Welcome back to Blackdad and Phil Daughter. It's me, the Blackdad. I just want to introduce this story for everyone. 13 Ghosts was one of my favorite horror movies growing up. The glass house, the Black Zodiac, the terrifying spirits. It always stuck with me. But I always felt like it needed more. More lore, more story. So on this channel, we're doing something special. One by one, we'll dive into each ghost, not just as they were shown on screen, but as they might have been. We'll expand their origins, uncover their secrets, and bring them to life in new ways, straight from my own imagination. This is not a retelling. This is a reimagining, a way to honor a film that inspired me, and to share the nightmares I always wished it had explored. And tonight, we begin with the one they called the Jackal.
Part 1. Original Lore. Ryan Kuhn was born in the late 1800s, the son of a prostitute. From childhood, Ryan showed violent, uncontrollable urges toward women. He admitted himself into an asylum, hoping to cure the madness growing inside him. But the asylum did not heal him. It only made him worse. He lashed out at staff and patients alike, clawing at women with animal ferocity. The orderlies finally restrained him in a straitjacket and locked his head inside a steel cage. As his mind rotted away, Ryan became known as the Jackal. He was left to rot in the asylum basement, screaming, scratching, and tearing at the walls. When a fire swept through the asylum, Ryan refused to flee. He perished in the flames, his body twisted, still bound in his cage and straitjacket. But death did not end his torment. It only made him stronger. In the afterlife, Ryan became one of the most dangerous spirits in existence. The Jackal, the Black Zodiac's embodiment of fury. Part 2. Expanded Lore. But the truth is far darker. Ryan's death was only the beginning. His spirit remained bound to the asylum. The staff soon realized what he had become. Not just a patient, not just a ghost, but a weapon. The asylum was overcrowded, its halls bursting with the unwanted. Wealthy donors whispered of solutions. And in secret, the director gave them one. A hidden chamber buried beneath the asylum, erased from records, known only to the director and his chosen men, the hopeless, the unruly, the ones society would not miss. They were dragged to this chamber and locked inside with the Jackal. Ryan's ghost tore them apart, and the asylum let him. Each victim pulled him further from humanity, until he was no longer a man at all, only rage and claw. But none of this would have been possible without Elias Kriticos, grandfather to Cyrus. Obsessed with the Black Zodiac, Elias provided the asylum with crude experiments. Unstable lenses and heavy glass panels etched with occult symbols. The guards wore thick iron goggles with cracked smoky lenses. Through them, the Jackal flickered in and out of sight. Many went blind. Many died when the lenses failed. The containment panels were worse. Massive slabs bound in iron, dragged like shields through the halls. When the Jackal pressed against them, the glass splintered, runes glowing faintly. Sometimes they worked. More often, they shattered. And when they did, blood followed. The asylum believed it was using Ryan to cleanse the streets. But in truth, Elias was using Ryan to test his prototypes. Every failure, every shattered lens, every dead guard was another step toward perfection. Decades later, Cyrus would succeed where Elias failed. His glass house was not an invention, but the culmination of a blood-soaked legacy. By then, Ryan Kuhn was no longer a man, no longer even a ghost. He was pure wrath, sharpened by betrayal, honed by cruelty, and chained by the Kriticos bloodline itself. Alive, the world had been heartless to Ryan Kuhn. In death, he became heartless to the world.
That was the story of Ryan Kuhn, the Jackal, twisted in life, unleashed in death, and forever bound to the Black Zodiac. This has been my own expanded lore, straight from my imagination, honoring one of my favorite horror films. If you enjoyed this nightmare, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which ghost should we explore next? The Jackal is only the beginning. 13 Ghosts means 12 more stories to tell.